and then I'm going to be hitting start. And then I'm going to take us live to Facebook. I always say, I wish there was like confetti or like, I don't know, what's the major like St. Lucia celebration, like music and coconut trees and things happening
You do the
when I press
confetti
start.
stuff, like the confetti stuff, kind of like carnival type of thing.
Carnival, yes.
Right there.
That's what I wish we could see when we press start. So I've pressed start and now we're going to go live and direct with all our spoiled agents across the US of A and in Facebook land. Good morning, good afternoon, no matter where you are. This is Sabrina with my brand new, I think, permanent raspy voice. I hope you love it because it's not going anywhere, it seems. And I'm here with the absolute gorgeous inside and out friendly, warm, charismatic, ever knowledgeable Mia Chin, who's the sales and guest relations manager, one of probably 649 hats that she wears. She is on resort in destination in St. Lucia. We had a quick chat. She's been there for more than a decade. So talk about a resource. And that is what, excuse me, helps you to differentiate as a travel agent, having these relationships, having these contacts, being able to ask these questions. So take advantage. And my voice is having fun today. So I'll try to shut up now. It's hard, as you know, which is why my voice doesn't get better, and why I do this job, because I love it so much. So welcome, everyone. We're so glad you're here. Quick housekeeping. It's being recorded, of course. So if you're going to go call that bride that you know this is perfect for, we're going to forgive you, right, Mia? And you can come back and watch it after, no problem. It will be on the Coconut Bay and Serenity page on Spoiled Agent later today for you to watch it. If you have any questions, make sure you ask them, because now's the time. You've got an expert. Put them in the Q&A section, please and thank you. When they go in the chat, they tend to get buried. If you're in Facebook, we're going to read those too at the end of the presentation. So just put them in your comments for us. And without further ado, I'm going to let you take it away, Mia. Welcome.
All right. Thank you so much, Sabrina. Hello, everyone. My name is Mia Chin. As Sabrina mentioned, I am the Sales and Guest Relations Manager here at Coconut Bay Beach Resort and Spa and Serenity at Coconut Bay in gorgeous St. Lucia. And I am so happy to be here today with all of you to talk about our two beautiful resorts here on Romance Island. So let's get started.
I love that. Romance Island.
Yes, Romance
So true.
Island. St. Lucia is known for romance. This location is ideal for persons celebrating weddings, honeymoons, vow renewals, anniversaries. Maybe you want to go on a baby moon before the baby gets here and, enjoy a little romance and pampering. We have everything that you're looking for right here at Coconut Bay and Serenity.
So ready. I'm ready for that.
Now, St. Lucia has been rated as the world's leading honeymoon destination by World Travel Awards 15 times. That's a big deal. We have also been voted as the best honeymoon beach destination by US News and World Report and the world's most romantic destination by Brides Magazine. Oops, I'm sorry. Let me put this in presentation mode. There we go. Where is St. Lucia? St. Lucia is located in the Southeast Caribbean, as you can see here, right between Dominica and Barbados. It is a short 3.5-hour flight from Miami, 4.5-hour flights from New York, and 5 from Toronto.
Miss Mia, I'm so sorry. We don't see your presentation.
Oh, okay.
Apologies, apologies. That's okay. So we'll do that again because I could watch you talk all day with your beautiful smile and your passion, but I
I'm
know
not
you've
sharing my
prepared.
screen. Sorry.
That's okay. I know you've prepared this beautiful presentation.
All right. So going back
There
to
we
where
go.
we're located, you got me now? All right.
Perfect. Thank you.
So we are located right here in the Southeast Caribbean. Today, we are going to talk about the 10 top items to consider when planning a dream destination wedding for your client. All right, so getting right into it. Number one, of course, when planning a dream destination wedding, we are looking at budget, of course. Luckily, we have 4 wedding packages to choose from here at Coconut Bay, starting from our silver package, which is $799 US, or free with a 7-night stay required in one of our top room categories, up to our pearl wedding package, which includes 3 days of festivities. Now, just imagine your clients, your bride and your groom that you're booking with us, they book the pearl package. That includes your rehearsal dinner, which is a beach barbecue in a private location with a bonfire. It's just an awesome vibe to welcome your guests and get ready for your big day. It also includes the actual wedding day ceremony and reception, and a catamaran cruise for 36 guests. Now, this package includes up to 36 guests, but we can do as many guests that are needed within your party. So we have done weddings of 80 people. We've done weddings of 100 people. So there's just an additional fee per person after that, but we are very flexible in customizing the dream wedding package for your clients. Why choose Coconut Bay? Another one of our reasons is our location. We are in a prime location in the south of the island. We are only 5 minutes away from the international airport. That is great news. There are no long airport transfers through traffic. You literally touch down, clear customs, and you're being welcomed in our lobby with a wonderful cold towel and a yummy rum punch to start your vacation on the right foot. So in choosing Coconut Bay, your clients do not lose vacation time in their transfers when they are arriving and departing. So the more vacation time that you get, of course, the better. We are also located on an entire mile-long stretch of beach and 85 acres. So there's so much space and so many things to get into, which we're going to talk about. All right, so here at Coconut Bay, we are casually Caribbean and incredibly all-inclusive. Our premium all-inclusive amenities include 8 restaurants, 7 bars. We've got 5 pools. We have an oceanfront spa with 6 brand new spa cabanas for guests to enjoy treatments in. We have a full selection of daytime activities and nighttime activities to get into. There is just so much to do and just a little bit of something for everyone. And now I'd like to show you a brief video of what your week in paradise or your client's week in paradise would look like. All right, so our premium all-inclusive means that our guests get to enjoy exceptional dining options. I mentioned that we have 8 restaurants here on property. 6 of those are our specialty restaurants that are included as part of our incredibly all-inclusive experience. We do have 2 other options. We have our La Luna private dining venue. This comes at an additional charge, but this is private. It takes place overlooking the ocean in our oceanfront cabanas. We also have the Great House at Serenity, which is hands down one of the best restaurants on island. The food over there is just amazing. Guests of Coconut Bay can make reservations at the Great House for an additional charge if they are interested. We also have 7 bars that serves top shelf and premium liquors. So if your clients are Johnny Walker Black drinkers, Patron, Grey Goose, these options are also included at the bars for no additional cost. We have to the left, this is our Trattoria restaurant, which takes you on a Mediterranean cuisine culinary journey. We also have our Coconut Walk Marketplace to your right. Now, one thing I wanted to mention about our Coconut Walk Marketplace is we do not call this location a buffet. This is far from your typical all-inclusive buffet offerings. The reason being is for every dining period, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, we have live action food stations available for our guests. So for breakfast, our guests will enjoy fresh made to order crepes, fresh made to order omelets, eggs Benedict waffles, fresh made to order smoothies. For lunch, there are stir fry stations and a sandwich station. We have not do it yourself, select your own ingredients for your pasta carving station. So at every mealtime, there is the option for you to get something made fresh to order, as well as the offerings that the culinary team caters for. To the left is our Silk Restaurant. Our Silk Restaurant takes you on a culinary journey down the Silk Road. So we offer dishes, everything from tikka masala to sushi, pad thai. So there's a little bit of everything there for those to enjoy in our Silk Restaurant. Now, our Jerk Treehouse, I have to get excited about because this location has to be on your Coconut Bay bucket list as you're enjoying all of the culinary offerings that we have. The Jerk Treehouse offers fresh made to order jerk chicken, jerk pork, escovitch fish. You have your rice and peas, you have your fried fish, your plantains. It is just such an amazing spot. Our guests keep it very full and popular. This location actually started off as just a little hut with a chopping board and a barbecue grill, but it became so popular that we had to expand it into a full-on Jerk Treehouse restaurant, and it is delicious. You have to take my word for it. Our bars are conveniently located by the pools, on the beach, and in several prominent locations around the resort. You're never too far away from your next cocktail. Like I mentioned, the top shelf liquors are included. This picture that you see here on the right is a picture of our sugarcane rum bar. This rum bar features the largest selection of Caribbean rums on island. That's right, you have rums from St. Lucia, Barbados, Haiti, Puerto Rico, just to name a few. There are so many to choose from, and we actually offer a Caribbean rum tasting for our guests to enjoy and learn about the Caribbean rums every Saturday night before Caribbean night, for our guests to decide which rums they enjoy more or which ones they want to bring home for friends and family. So our Caribbean rum tastings on Saturday night definitely needs to be on the bucket list as well, not to be missed. Speaking of which, this is another one of our really cool and unique bars. We have our Paradise Beach Bar located on our 1 mile long stretch of beach. As you can see, it's a really cool little eclectic bar. The guests bring their own t-shirts to hang up in there. We've got a cheeseburger hut right there as well, so you could have your cheeseburger in paradise. We have hammocks inside of the water and out of the water, and this is just a really cool little spot to relax and have a good time. Our nightly entertainment is stacked with so many fun things to get into, everything from silent headphone parties to adult-only phone parties. We have piano bar sing-alongs. We have adults-only karaoke. These two pictures here are two pictures from our theme night dinners that take place on Tuesday nights and Saturday nights. Tuesday night on the left, you can see we have a country western hoedown. Country western music is very popular on the island of St. Lucia, and this night is so much fun. There's line dancing, live performances. We have a barbecue set up with your ribs and your brisket and your corn on the cob, and it's just a really fun night. Our Caribbean night on the left showcases some of the best St. Lucian local artists that the island has to offer, with stilt walking and fire breathing. The menu for that night is absolutely delicious: grilled fish and jerk chicken and oxtail and curry goat. So this is another night. It's a great time. It's a great party, and everyone just really enjoys it. This slide will give you an idea of the layout of our two worlds in one. You have our Harmony Adults Only Oasis to the left, the green building. This location is for our guests who are 18 and over. They have two pools that are just for adults only and a jacuzzi as well. We also have our Sanctuary Spa located on this side of the resort. To the right, you see the blue building there is our Splash family friendly wing. So we have 250 rooms between these two sections, and all 250 rooms are ocean facing. So this gives you the two worlds in one. Now, guests staying in Splash, of course, are able to enjoy Harmony's accommodations as long as they're 18 and over. And over here, you can see some of our awards that we've won recently that, of course, we are very proud of. These are our Harmony rooms. Each room category provides a private patio or balcony and are all ocean facing. Our ocean view, our junior suites also include concierge amenities as well. These are our splash rooms. We offer multiple room categories. We have our garden view, premium ocean view, and our concierge premium ocean view and 2-bedroom connecting rooms as well. Now we're going to get into our sanctuary spa. If your clients are looking for rest and relaxation in paradise, we are going to suggest that they check out the sanctuary spa. It is 11,000 square feet of rest and relaxation. We offer many different traditional healing therapies, everything from facials, scrubs, massages. We have head to toe packages. We have mommy to be packages. Maybe you're celebrating your honeymoon and you'd like to be pampered. Our team of highly trained and skilled massage therapists are going to take good care of you. We also have complete salon services for the bride. So that's right, the bride could have their hair and makeup done right in our spa, or our brand new bridal suite, which we are so excited about. We just completed this new bridal suite and it is very popular with our brides and bridesmaids. This gives them a separate location to get ready for the big day. They're able to get their sparkling wine and enjoy their mimosas while they do their hair and makeup, and they have refreshments to enjoy as well. Now, St. Lucia is known for romance, but also there are so many beautiful things to do and see around the island. Everything from waterfalls, we've got a volcano, the mud baths, the sulfur springs, we've got white sand beaches, we've got black sand beaches. You can do horseback riding, zip lining, ATVing. We have many catamaran tours that you can choose from, and to see the island of St. Lucia from the ocean is a definite must. It's absolutely majestic every time. We have numerous scuba diving sites as well to check out. So there's something to get into for everyone. Here at Coconut Bay, we love our groups. Like I mentioned, there's something for everyone. We cater for multi-generational groups as well. So you could have persons in the same group enjoying the splash accommodations. Some persons can be staying in Harmony. Some people can even be staying in Serenity. We offer 10% off of the lowest available rates for 5 rooms staying 5 nights or more. Also, 1 free night for every 5 rooms booked for the group leader. For 20 rooms or more, we also offer a 1-hour complimentary cocktail party for the group, featuring cocktails and a chef selection of appetizers and canapes so that everybody can kind of get acquainted and get ready to start off the vacation properly. Of course, there is also our professional pre-travel groups coordinator and the on-site coordinator as well that will make sure that the group has everything that they need to have a fantastic time here in paradise. Now we're going to talk about our beautiful oceanside venues, which I'm very excited about because here at Coconut Bay, we love our weddings. We love our bride and grooms. Our wedding business is so important to us. And just recently, we renovated our oceanside gazebo right here to the left. You can see it. Now it actually can accommodate up to 40 persons inside of the gazebo, but this venue can comfortably host up to 60. The reason being is that this location has an indoor space that's air conditioned if for any reason the event needs to be moved inside. We also have our Eternity Beach location, which are the middle 2 pictures, and the picture on the right. This gives our bride and groom that beautiful infinity edge backdrop overlooking the Maria Islands. This location is so intimate. It feels like you're the only people in the world right there. And of course, the weddings team is at your service to ensure that you have a perfect wedding experience. This is another angle of our Eternity Beach location, which of course we always say that something blue is always included when you have that backdrop. Hey, told you. So something blue always included. Here at Coconut Bay, our weddings are never rushed and always supervised. So from the minute that our brides and grooms step on resort, they are greeted by the wedding coordinator and the weddings team. We ensure them that everything is in place and ready for them to have a fantastic time. This is a 100% worry-free experience that we're providing for our brides and grooms. We will only do one wedding per day. We are not a weddings factory. Our weddings team absolutely focuses our undivided attention on our couple for their moment, and every bride has her day, her way. So we're very flexible in the way that we design and build our weddings for our brides and grooms to make it special and unique for them. We have many venues on property that can host private celebrations. We can do private celebrations poolside. We can do it in our oceanside gazebo. We can do it beachside. There's lots for us to work with. We can host, private dinners, and engagement dinner can be arranged in our oceanfront gazebo. We have our perfect night dinner for two that could really set the tone. If you have a client who's interested in popping the question, of course, put them in touch with our guest services team. We are happy to go the extra mile and work with him so that he can, go through all of the options that are available for him to really create that wow moment. We also have unique add-ons available for a unique and memorable experience. So you could add a horseback ride down the beach after your wedding ceremony for photos. We have lots of live entertainment that you could add on to your special events, such as the fire breathers that you see pictured here. So our premium all-inclusive amenities and daily activities on 85 acres include, but are not limited to, our 5 pools and our 1 mile long stretch of beach, our Cocoland Water Park, which you could see pictured here with our 1,500 square foot lazy river. We also have water slides. We also have our 11,000 square foot oceanfront spa with our 6 brand new oceanfront spa cabanas, which we're very excited about as well. And in naming, if you want to get active, there are just so many things that you can get into. Our all-inclusive activities include tennis, pickleball, we've got basketball courts, pool and beach volleyball, we've got rum tasting, like I mentioned, yoga, aqua fitness, we have organized hikes throughout the week, family tie-dye, and so much more. We give all of our guests the Breeze newsletter when they check in, and that outlines everything that's going on throughout the week for them to take advantage of all of the activities that we have to offer. Our water sports that are included in your incredibly all-inclusive experience is snorkeling, kayaking, and stand-up paddleboard. But here at Coconut Bay, we are in an ideal location for kite surfing. And during kite surfing season, we have a very nice following of kite surfers that visit us to take advantage of those conditions. Now, kite surfing and windsurfing do come with additional charges for rentals and lessons, but the other activities that I mentioned outside of kite surfing and windsurfing, there are no additional fees whatsoever. So of course, the worry-free wedding day is our goal. It's our motto. I have this picture here to show you this is not a photo shoot or a stock photo. This is a real bride and groom and a real wedding party that we hosted late last year. I believe this wedding party had about over 80 people in it, and it was just absolutely magical. Your clients will have a pre-travel event coordinator who works with the on-site team, and before travel, that information will be passed on to us, and we will take care of our guests from the minute they arrive to the moment that they depart. Coconut Bay's wedding packages provide every necessary inclusion, and like I mentioned, they are 100% customizable. So we do not do cookie cutter packages. It's not choose A, B, or C. We are very flexible with bringing that vision to life for our brides and our grooms. The bride can choose her theme. There's plenty of colors to choose from. We have lots of different design styles. So when she's choosing her cake and her flowers and her entertainment, we're able to be flexible with the vision, but there's so much that we're able to do. And we've seen lots of really cool color combinations and themes throughout the years. Now we're going to get into Serenity. Serenity is St. Lucia's top-rated luxury suite resort. She's our sister resort located here on our 85 acres as well, but completely private from Coconut Bay. So Serenity is all-inclusive, 21 and over in this location. They have 36 plunge pool suites that range from 1,200 to 1,900 square feet. 24-hour butler service. They have private pool and beach cabanas and 24-hour room service. So Serenity, we're going to get into it. Among some of the accolades, Serenity here at Coconut Bay and Serenity, we are most proud of our TripAdvisor Traveler's Choice Best of the Best Award. We have won this award for the last 4 years in a row. We are the top rated resort in St. Lucia, #1 traveler ranked, which is a huge deal. This is our guests, your clients staying with us and testifying to the experience that they experience when they're here in Serenity and just how special that is. Serenity at Coconut Bay ranks in the top 1%. As far as proposals in Paradise are concerned, there are so many options that the team are willing and ready to assist in finding something that is just right for your couple. This location, as you can see, is very exotic and beautiful backdrop to pop the question. And there are so many locations, both on-site and off-site, that we can assist you in choosing your proposal location. We've had guests that have popped the question on catamarans, on a land and sea tour, oceanside, gardenside. There are so many options to choose from when deciding to take this big step here with us in St. Lucia. Babymoons is definitely a thing right now, and we are happy to welcome our expecting mothers and our couples to come and enjoy some rest and relaxation and romance before the baby comes. We have Babymoons available here. We also have special spa treatments that cater toward expectant mothers as well. So on your Babymoon, you can definitely enjoy some pampering, get out and explore the waterfalls, and of course, take some time to relax oceanside with a beautiful selection of non-alcoholic cocktails, mocktails that you can choose from, and of course, fresh coconut water always available. This is a picture of what the plunge pools look like in the Serenity Suites. All 36 suites come with these plunge pools. And as you can see by this picture, they are by no means small plunge pools. Now I'd like to show you a brief video of the Serenity experience. All right. So Serenity's 36 suites, as I mentioned, offer 12 to 1,900 square feet of interior and exterior space. And we have 3 categories to choose from. I wanted to show this picture because another dining option that we have for guests of Serenity is private in-suite dining. That's right. Guests of Serenity have the opportunity to book a private chef for the evening and enjoy a romantic dinner right in the comfort of their own suite. Guests of Serenity enjoy a sophisticated, more modern decor, Stunning surroundings, decadent dining. We have our in-suite spa services where you could have your couples massage right in the comfort of your own balcony suite. We have 24-hour contactless room service as well. And our butlers are just an amazing team of butlers that are just so intuitive in anticipating the needs and the wants of our guests and making this experience so unique and special for them. When guests are checking into Serenity, they will get a pre-arrival butler form to fill out. It will let the butlers know what our guests like to drink, what time they like to have dinner, any spa treatments they might be interested in, any tours they might be interested in, and the butlers will customize an itinerary just for them. Here at Serenity, when our guests arrive, we do not say that they check in. Guests of Serenity arrive. So again, there's no long airport transfer. They get right in. There's no front desk to go check in. The butler will meet them on arrival with refreshments and cold towels and take them immediately to their suite for their honeymoon or their special vacation to get started. This location gives you an idea of the view from our beach cabanas. As you can see, our mile-long stretch of beach allows for our guests to feel like they have the entire beach to themselves. It's by no means crowded, overpopulated. It's just a beautiful location, very exotic and beautiful. Serenity provides unlimited dining options. So these two pictures that you see here is of our Serenity Great House at Serenity. We have the indoor dining option. Guests also do like to dine outside on the patio because, of course, you're in the Caribbean and it's beautiful weather and the sounds of nature and the lights and the ambiance of the pool actually has a lot of guests that really enjoy dining on the veranda of the Great House. At Serenity, you can dine indoors or outdoors of the Great House. You can dine in a pool cabana. You can dine in a beach cabana. You can dine in your suite. And of course, guests of Serenity get to enjoy all the restaurants over at Coconut Bay and all of the amenities that Coconut Bay has to offer, but not vice versa. So when you're staying at Serenity, you get to stay at one resort and play at two. So that even means that you can send your butler over to the Jerk Tree House to get you something nice to eat for lunch when you're craving that rice and beans and jerk chicken. This is the view from our pool cabana. So Serenity is the ultimate romance destination. We have our poolside service and lots of romance. This picture shows you what our view is from the beach cabana. We have floating beds in the beach cabana. When you're ready to enjoy the beach, the butler will take you on a golf cart and deliver you to your beach cabana. These cabanas also have an outdoor shower. They will provide you with a butler's phone. So when you're ready for lunch, you can place your room service or beach cabana service order and your butler will be happy to assist. Now, Serenity also has their very own wedding package. This is our Sapphire wedding package or Vow Renewal package as well. And this wedding package takes place on a catamaran. Absolutely gorgeous. You have your nuptials at sea and you have the world-class iconic pitons as your witnesses. You can't go wrong. Serenity currently provides the best luxury offer in the Caribbean, our Grand Romance package. It is $1,200 US in added value vacation inclusions with a 7-night stay. So this includes an in-suite couples massage, a private island tour for 2. You get your catamaran sunset cruise, a private beach cabana, and more. Now, please note that this is only available with direct bookings. I wanted to show you this map to give you an idea of our location and the way that our resort is spread out on our 85 acres and mile-long stretch of beach. In the top left corner, you can see our Serenity Sister Resort is a short distance away from Coconut Bay. However, it is very private in its own section. You have your 36 butler suites, 24-hour luxury service, as I mentioned. To the back, we have our sports complex, which includes our pickleball courts, tennis courts, basketball courts, volleyball. We also have a paintball course. We have our own greenhouses on property where we grow a lot of our own fresh local herbs and produce. And as you can see, the pools and the lazy river, how everything is laid out right here on our resort map. All right, so how does Coconut Bay Reward Agents, you're going to want to screenshot this slide for your information, but we offer 10% commission on wedding packages, 13% commissions on direct bookings, 15% commission on direct groups, and up to $80 rewards for a 5-night booking. To earn rewards, please remember to register your bookings. If you are booking from the US, you will need to register your bookings at seabayresortrewards.com. And for Canada, you will want to register your bookings at seabayrewards.com. Serenity also rewards their agents with a 15% commission on direct bookings. Plus, when you register your bookings, you can earn $50 for a plunge butler suite booking, $100 for a premium plunge butler suite booking, and $150 for a grand plunge pool butler suite booking. If you book now, you get a double bonus up to $300 on registered bookings between February 29th and March 29th of 2024. Again, remember to register your bookings from the US at serenityresortrewards.com and from Canada, serenityrewards.com. Now, St. Lucia, how are you going to get here? Well, we have nonstop flights on American out of Miami, JFK. To name a few, we have nonstop flights from JetBlue, Delta, United, WestJet. So make sure that you check the flight schedule because the schedules do vary by season. And of course, please contact us. We have our information there for the North American reservations. Also for agent rates, you can email industryservices@seabayresort.com. And if you would like some support or collateral, you can email sales@seabayna.com. Also, please make sure you follow us on our social media channels. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, and Instagram. And we've even launched a TikTok for both resorts recently as well. So make sure you check us out for all of the up-to-date information and what's going on right here on property. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time. It has been a pleasure to talk to you about our 2 beautiful resorts here on Romance Island. Thank you very much.
Well, you did amazing. Everybody wants to come right now. Everyone's excited. So thank you so much for that, Mia. And agents, we're going to now do a Q&A session. So if you have to run, because I know you're very excited to get booking, that's okay. But if you have some time, is that okay with you, Mia, to do some Q&A now?
Yeah, of course.
Great. So if you do have to run and get going, please feel free to go ahead, agents. I've put the spoiled agent page and the rewards page for Coconut Bay Travel Agent Rewards in the chat, so you have them. And then we'll get through some of these questions. And then whoever can stay on with us with the questions, please do so. Okay, how separate is the adults section from the family section?
All right, so I showed the resort map to kind of show you the difference. There is a clear sign showing when you're getting into the Harmony adults only location. Now, of course, with romance in mind, if you're not traveling with children, you want to be mindful of times when it's peak kid season. So this is any time that there's a school break. But throughout the regular year, when there's not anything going on, there are options for adults who want to avoid the kids. For example, if you want to have breakfast and don't want to do it where there are children present, apart from our Coconut Walk Marketplace, we do have an adults only breakfast served on our veranda. And that's an option for our guests. We also have adult only dining venues, which is our veranda for dinner as well. And for people dining with children, we have special family dining times. So if you're traveling with children, you'll get an early restaurant reservation, like 6 o'clock, 6:30 latest. Therefore, those that are traveling maybe on their honeymoon that would like to keep it a little bit more grown and sexy can get a little bit of a later dinner reservation to avoid that.
Hey, and actually on that subject, what is the age for adults only, 18 or 21?
For Harmony, it's 18 and over. For Serenity, it's 21 and over.
Okay. And is there a section of the beach that's dedicated to adults only?
We have our Serenity Beach cabanas, which are only for Serenity guests. Those get rented out by Serenity guests. Apart from that, we don't really have a location that's adults only apart from when you're on the Harmony Wing. However, there's so much space on the beach that it's very easy to avoid children if that's what you have in mind. Our Paradise Beach location, you know, there's never really too many kids in one spot at a time. And if there is, there's always another option available.
Of course. And is that beach private or public?
So all beaches on the island of St. Lucia are public according to the King's Chain. So all beaches are public. However, our beach doesn't really get any kind of activity from persons that are not on the beach. That's not something that we really worry about, but nonetheless, we do have security that man the beach just to keep an eye on everything. You might have, you know, the one-off fisherman who's just passing by, or sometimes people will ride a horse by the beach, but for the most part, the beach is all ours. So we don't have any problems with that.
So fun to watch someone riding a horse on the beach.
It is.
Is there a separate beach area for Serenity guests?
The only actual official is the Serenity Beach cabanas that are just for Serenity guests. Yes.
Perfect. And for all of you who have put questions in, we've had close to 50. So thank you. You're amazing. If you've asked the question and you've seen that I dismissed it, it's because somebody else asked it and we're going to answer it. We're going to make sure all your questions are answered. Do you have, now we're going to talk about airport and things like that. Is the close proximity to the airport noisy with the flights coming in and out?
Not at all. It's actually quite interesting to see. People do wonder about that when they're traveling with us, how that's going to affect their stay. It absolutely doesn't. The planes all arrive and take off about the same time. So between like 1 o'clock in the afternoon to latest maybe 4 o'clock. Some of the later flights might be, you know, going to the UK or so forth. But for the most part, it's not loud. You just kind of see the planes floating around and people like to watch them and wave at them, but there's no kind of noise, pollution, or anything like that.
It makes sense. Do you provide round trip airport transportation?
Yes, to the international airport, UVF. Just want to clarify that because there is a regional airport in the north of the island, which you wouldn't be flying in on unless you were coming from one of the neighboring islands. But for all of our guests that are flying into the Heronora airport, we do pick you up and drop you off for departure.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, now we're going to talk a little bit about weddings and romance. Do you have payment plans? Your favorite, I know. Do you have payment plans for any of the wedding packages?
Well, basically, when you start your wedding planning journey, the first thing you'll do is have to put down a deposit. So the $500 deposit is going to secure your venue and your date. From then on, you will get a timeline from the wedding planner to let you know when everything is due. But your final payment is not due until 45 days prior to travel. So we don't necessarily offer a payment plan, but you do have enough time to plan accordingly to meet your deadlines.
Okay. If you get the bridal package, is the salon package included?
No, salon services come at an additional fee.
Okay.
There are lots of different packages to choose from. Maybe you want hair and makeup, maybe you want a facial, so the bride will make her selections, will make the arrangements, and the bride has the option of getting her hair and makeup done in the salon at the spa or in the bridal suite. So it's up to her.
Nice. Congrats on that. That's an amazing thing to have a bridal suite.
It's very popular.
Yeah, I'm sure. Do you do
Yes.
vow renewals with the same benefits as weddings?
We do have 2 vow renewal packages as well. They do have a lot of the similar inclusions. All of this information can be found on our website. If you go to seabayresort.com and click on our weddings page, it will show you both our wedding packages and our vow renewal packages. And a vow renewal can also be complimentary as well with a 7-night stay in a top room category.
Okay, great. And I've just put that in the chat for everyone. So if you go to the romance section, you can see all the weddings, the honeymoons as well. It's in the chat right now. If you'd like that link, please go ahead and grab it. Let's see what else we have about, okay, anniversary. My clients are celebrating 20-year anniversary. Can the agent have something put on their door saying happy anniversary?
We can. We tend to do it more inside of the suite. But also on that note, if any of our agents on today have clients visiting us, you can let us know, and we're also happy to put an amenity in their room on your behalf. So a bottle of sparkling wine and a card from you. If they're celebrating an anniversary, we're happy to send them a slice of cake or anything special like that. We don't do too much on the outside of the door just because of the elements per se. But we do get creative with what we're able to do once the guests enter their room. We make it very special for them.
Okay. And then can we talk about tours and let me see what else. If you have Hobie cats, and what are the must-do activities at the resort?
So we don't have Hobie cats on our beach. Our beach actually is located in a marine reserve. So on that note, it's a turtle nesting beach. So we are not able to have Hobie cats or jet skis in this location. But there is still a lot to get into with the kayaking and paddleboard and other options that we have on the beach. You had another question for me within that question.
That's okay. I know I'm trying to put three together. What are the must-do activities?
Oh my goodness. So both on-site and off-site, the must-do activities at Coconut Bay, you definitely want to do the silent headphone party. Definitely want to check out the foam parties. We have our full moon parties. They only happen once a month, but it is such a cool experience on the beach. What else do we have? Definitely want to do some karaoke. Check out the Jerk Treehouse, like I mentioned. Go down the water slide. There's just so much. It depends on if you're into adventure, if you want to do romantic things. You could do a private picnic on the beach, a couple's massage, definitely. If you're looking at romance, I would recommend that. And then, of course, you want to get off and see the island. So one of my favorite tours to do is like the catamaran, land and sea. You get to go to the botanical gardens and the mud baths, and you get to go snorkeling and really just get to see some of the most beautiful parts of the island as well.
Okay, perfect. And then do you do same-sex weddings?
Here in the island of St. Lucia, we are actually a Catholic island, so we do not perform same-sex marriages, weddings for now. But we do welcome same-sex couples for their honeymoons, of course. And overall, a lot of the feedback that we've gotten from same-sex couples is that they feel very safe and very relaxed here, not just at Coconut Bay and Serenity, but on the island as a whole. St. Lucians are some of the nicest people that you will ever meet. They're very warm, very accommodating, very proud of this beautiful island. So that's nothing that you have to worry about if you're sending your clients down and they are a same-sex couple. They will be treated amazingly and have an amazing time. But for right now, the island does not offer same-sex marriage.
Okay, and then actually on that note, someone asked, how safe is St. Lucia?
St. Lucia is a very safe island. I mean, definitely in comparison to maybe some of the other Caribbean islands, the crime rate is very low here on island. And like I mentioned, just the demeanor of the locals, they're not aggressive, they're not pushy. They're very warm and kind of, you get, especially in Viewport and in the South, we like to say we have a little bit more of that Southern hospitality, but across the island, it's very safe, especially for our tourism economy. That's not anything, but of course, visitors always need to exercise the same caution that they would traveling anywhere.
Of course. Okay. Let me see now. You guys are so great. So many great questions. Are there any plans to renovate any of the rooms in the future?
Yes, we are actually currently in the process of renovating our rooms. One thing to note is that we do close in the month of September every year so that we can do renovations and upgrades to the property that we're not able to do while our guests are here without, interfering with their guest experience. So this September, we will be closed for 6 weeks. So we will be closed into the first 2 weeks of October, and this is for us to really get in and nail down that room renovation project, which we are so excited for. We do have some showrooms available as we speak and some rooms that have been completed. So if any of our travel agents are traveling and would like to set up a site inspection or check out our new rooms, I would also be available to assist with that. But yes, that is our big project for September, October, is to just knock out that room renovation, which we're very excited about.
Okay, fantastic. Do clients book their excursions through Coconut Bay or outside companies? Are there any tours also that you provide, like included?
Yes, well, we have our own adventure tours desk right here located in the lobby. And we definitely recommend that our guests book through our adventure team. Because of insurance purposes, you want to make sure that whatever tour operators that you're sending your clients out are, they are licensed and insured. And all Coconut Bay tours are licensed and insured. Our adventure desk team, they're fantastic. They will talk to your clients or you to really figure out what it is that works best for their vacation style and recommend the right tour for them. Because I did mention that our beaches are all public, we do have beach vendors sometimes that come up and will offer hotel guests, a tour. We definitely try and recommend against it because, of course, we can't be responsible if we're not involved in that process. But our adventure team definitely has a long list of activities and tours that guests can book from.
Okay, perfect. That makes total sense. And how many restaurants are adult only and how many are family?
All of our resorts are, our 6 a la carte restaurants, out of those, the Veranda is the adults only one. The other ones are all family friendly. Also, the Great House at Serenity is adults only as well, but that comes at an additional charge and that's based on availability.
Okay. And how can we book the specialty dining option for our clients?
Well, dining reservations are only done once your clients have checked into Coconut Bay. It's on a first come, first served basis, so that gives everybody an opportunity to book into the time slots, which is not an issue. We've actually just extended the hours of operations for our restaurants so that our guests get to enjoy all of our restaurants.
Okay. And I have Angela over on Facebook. Hi, Angela, asking, do you offer special services or packages for retreats?
We do. You would book that through our groups department, and then you would be eligible for some of our group amenities. Then you would be put in contact with the on-site group coordinator, which would be me, and I'm able to tailor that service for you. So if you have enough rooms, you may be able to get a complimentary cocktail. We can organize yoga sessions for you. We can help you organize tours. You can book a private beach barbecue that comes at an additional cost, of course. But again, we all just kind of bounce the ideas off of you and kind of figure out what it is that you're looking for, and we make it happen. The same way that the experience is customizable for our wedding guests, that also applies to our other guests as well.
Okay, great. And then we still have quite a few more. And again, if you have questions, put them in the Q&A, because in the chat, we can't see that at this time. We're seeing the Q&A. They do tend to get buried if other people, start writing comments on there. We've got a lineup here. Okay, ready? My client booked 6 nights. If they book a 7th night, is that free?
I'm not exactly sure how to answer that question. We did say for groups booking 5 rooms for 5 nights or more, then you do start accumulating free nights. So you would have to refer back to the group amenities and inclusions to get a better idea of how that falls depending on how many rooms you have booked and how many room nights.
Okay. Can we either get this presentation to share with our clients, or where can we get marketing materials that have similar talking points to share?
So you could definitely email the email address that I mentioned earlier in the slide to receive collateral, but please visit us on our website at seabayresort.com or serenity@coconutbay.com. You can go to the bottom of the screen and click on our fact sheets, and that will give you all of the information that you need as well.
Okay, so here comes that website for everyone in the chat. There you go. So you can save that in your favorites. Are the plunge pools completely private?
Absolutely. So when Serenity was being designed, we were designing it with privacy and romance in mind. So all of the decking, the floral arrangements, all of that has been designed in a way to ensure complete and total privacy. We also have butler service boxes for a contactless experience. If you're maybe hanging out in your plunge au naturel and your butler has to drop off a room service order for you, they're able to put that in your butler box and you are able to retrieve that completely contactless.
Okay. Perfect. Is there golf available nearby to the resort?
The only golf carts that are available are golf carts that are used by management and used by the butler. So Coconut Bay guests do not have access to the golf carts like the Serenity guests do, but the golf carts are driven by the butlers at all times. So
Sorry, Mia, golf, like the game of golf. If
oh,
there's
it's
golf
golf
available
available.
near the resort. Yeah, sorry.
Actually, golf. I know they said golf carts. Golf
That's okay.
is available, but it is quite a drive. You're looking at about an hour and a half to 2 hours to the north of the island to go golfing.
Okay, sounds good. Where would they find the link to the resort map that you showed earlier?
It should be located on our website. Let me pull it up at the bottom of the screen as well, seabayresort.com. And then
Documents for download?
go all the
Fact
way to
sheet,
the
resort
bottom of
map.
the
Yes, I
page,
got it.
and resort map is there. Site
Yes, it
map.
is. I'm looking at it. Here you go.
There you go.
Alrighty, can I see the flight slide again? And do you have BDMs?
We do not have BDMs, and I will be happy to show you the flight slide. One moment. Flight
We
slide.
should have all US agents on here, so I think that would be the most interesting part, but I think you have it all together, right?
Yes. Here you go.
Okay, so there is that link right there in the chat. Resort maps, room requests, wedding packages, travel agent training, you name it.
All right, I'm going to share my screen so I can show you
No
the,
problem.
and you'll want to screen shot that.
Okay. And I can ask a question in the meantime if that works for you.
Of course.
Okay, and then I'm not sure, but anyway, I'll say it like it's written. Can you invite a wedding party to attend, and can they book a stay?
I'm sorry?
It says, can you invite a wedding party to attend, and can you book a stay? I would say yes, you can invite a wedding party. They would have to pay for their stay, and
Of
yes,
course.
right?
Of course.
Okay. Do you have any military discounts?
We do, but it depends on the season. You would have to contact the sales at Seabay NA to get more information on what that may be.
Okay, perfect. Do you want to put that slide up real quick? Then they can see that.
Sure, here you go.
And then they know, yeah.
Here we go.
Someone is asking, so it's not an all-inclusive resort. No, they are. Yes?
We are absolutely all-inclusive. We're incredibly all-inclusive. We have all of our bars are all-inclusive, all of our restaurants. We do have 2 restaurants if you would like an upgraded dining experience that you can pay for. But you absolutely do not have to. You can enjoy all of the all-inclusive amenities that we have to offer for sure.
Okay, and then do we have group contact info here? There it is. Oh, no, wait. Okay, someone is asking for the
Contact the
group.
North America reservations because our groups are included in that as well. So for group information, you can contact reservations@seabayna.com and they will point you in the right direction for our group's guru.
Perfect. Alrighty, is smoking allowed on the beach anywhere or at the resort?
Smoking is allowed in outdoor locations. So for example, it's not allowed in any of the restaurants or any of the air-conditioned locations, but on the beach, like we said, it's a mile-long stretch of beach. There's plenty of space. We just ask our guests to be considerate in the locations that they do decide to smoke, but we have so much space and so much outdoor space that it's never a problem.
Okay, are wristbands required?
We do not have wristbands here at Coconut Bay and Serenity. We know our guests. So it's a personalized experience and we know who you are.
Okay. Do you allow giving tips?
Sorry?
Do you allow giving tips?
We do allow tips. Tips are not required or pushed, but of course our staff, I mean, I have to say our staff is some of the best staff on island, if not the best. So if you feel that, or your clients feel like they would like to leave a tip, by all means, go for it.
Yes, okay. When is the best time of year to come to St. Lucia?
Anytime. No,
There
it's
you
really
go.
a tropical paradise all year round. Just keep in mind from a romance standpoint, we did talk about if you're trying to avoid the kid rush, obviously you don't want to travel during, spring break or these time periods where the kids are out of school. My personal favorite is from about October, November to about March, April. Because of course in the summer you get a little bit more rain. But it really is just beautiful all year round. It's always beach weather. So
Perfect. How many do you consider a group? How many rooms or people?
5 rooms, staying 5 nights or more.
Okay. And are there any agent fam trips at any time?
We do host fam trips. Those are organized by the St. Lucia Tourism Authority or ourselves. But yes, we do host fam trips.
Okay. And how is the nightlife on the island?
Well, St. Lucia as a whole is more of a romance-driven island. It's not too much of like a spring break destination or crazy partying destination. It's more of a romantic or adventurous island. That being said, in the south of St. Lucia, there's not too much going on, which is why we have so much going on here on resort. I had mentioned the pool parties and the headphone parties and the full moon parties. We have something going on every night of the week here on property. For those that really are into a nightlife, they can decide to venture off, but just be advised that most of the stuff that's going on takes place in the north of the island. So they have a street party that's quite popular, but that's all the way in the north of the island. You're looking at, again, an hour and a half to 2 hour drive. So for this reason, we just make sure to jam pack our activities so that our guests don't feel the need to go off property to have a good time.
What is the email we use for our clients to get the anniversary amenity or gift in the room?
Well, you would email guest services at seabayresort.com.
Okay. Perfect. Since American Airlines is known for flight delays, do you have any accommodations for those? I work at an airport, and that's usually a problem.
I would definitely recommend traveler's insurance.
Mm.
Because anything that's out of our control or not the hotel's fault, such as an airline delay, you would still be responsible for. So definitely encourage the traveler's insurance. Just going back, you can also email sales@seabayna.com. If you have guests that are checking, if you have clients checking in, that will also get transferred to the guest services team to put an amenity in the room for your clients.
Okay. And is there a training to become a specialist?
A specialist for the resort?
Yes.
Well, I do know that the tourism authority, they do have a St. Lucia expert training program that you can inquire about. You can look for that online. But as far as Coconut Bay and Serenity, we do not have an official training. But basically, any information that you need to know, you can let us know. I will also be the on-site contact for groups and any travel agents that are coming in. So anything that you'd like to know, you could also get that information from me as well.
Perfect. And I know we've gone up to 1 hour already. You guys have all been so patient and amazing. We just have a few more questions to go. But if you have to run, we know you're very busy. We appreciate you so very much. So also on that note, Kevin, there are plenty of webinars on Coconut Bay and Serenity with different focuses that you can view on their page directly in Spoiled Agent, and I'll share that link in just a moment. Next question, what is the room request form used for? Is it when you're trying to book a block of rooms?
Yes, and that will all be explained with our North America reservations team, the group's contract, and so on and so forth. The same
Okay.
reservations at cbana.com.
Yeah, because you've got I guess that's in their downloads there. Okay, perfect. Do you offer day passes?
We do offer day passes, but those are based on availability. but we absolutely offer day passes. You would want to contact our reservations department here on site. That's reservations@cbayresort.com. So CBAYRESORT.com. The day passes are $125 US per person. And they're from 10:30 in the morning to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, in the evening.
Okay, perfect. Absolutely. And then someone is asking if I can get the information placed on Facebook. Hey, again, the information posted in the chat here. Of course, I'm going to be posting that. I always post it. I'm just a little slow today, I think, because we had so many questions. So I'm not octopus enough today. But for sure, I will put those links in the Facebook comments for you. Absolutely, they'll all go there. Thank you for that reminder, because that's super helpful. And the slides, I don't believe are being shared, but the presentation, the recording will be there for you to view. A couple more questions came in. You guys are amazing. You see, they love it. When booking groups, what is the required down payment? Do you know?
Well, that will vary depending on your room block and your contract. So it really just depends on how many rooms you're booking, what rates, and so on and so forth. But our groups team and our reservations office are just spectacular. They'll be able to assist with any of those questions that you may have.
Okay. And also same, if you book a group, can you do that through your favorite tour operator, or does that need to be booked directly?
We can do both, but some of the group amenities may vary depending on if you're booking directly with us.
Okay, perfect. That makes sense. And any other questions for groups? Right there to reservations, right?
Yes.
So reservations, plural.
At bayna.com.
Perfect. Well, that's fantastic. It's been amazing.
Call on our toll-free number as well.
Okay, amazing. Thank you so much, Mia. This was a lot of questions. We know you're busy running things, many in the resort as well. So we really want to show our appreciation. And you did, just as always, a phenomenal job. We're all ready to go. If you could just create like a teenager escape moon, whatever that's called.
We have that too. We have something.
I'm signing up.
We take
great. Any last words?
Everyone.
Wonderful.
Well,
and if you have any last words, please feel free.
I do. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us here today. It's been a pleasure to talk about our two beautiful resorts here in St. Lucia, and we look forward to welcoming your clients to our piece of paradise very soon.
Well, thank you, Mia. Thanks, Spoiled Agents. You're amazing, and we'll see you again really soon. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.